What's up? Welcome back to Boo Bash. So today we're doing some fall drinks. I'm doing a strong, a medium, a zero proof, and a coffee one. And I may or may not start drinking this year round because it was pretty darn good. So what can you expect from today's video? A lot of apple, a lot of maple, some cinnamon, probably a fuzzy supervisor or two, and some really good drinks. So let's see which ones work, which ones don't, and which ones hit in the rotation. Okay, so this first one is pretty simple, but I think that ultimately it can end up being a little bit dangerous. So it has crown apple, maple syrup, lemon juice, a dash of cinnamon, and then I'm going to top it off with some ginger beer. I feel like this is potentially going to be one of those drinks where you can't have just one if I can get into the bottle. Let's see if that will. Nope. Hello, you two. Oh my goodness. Fuzzy supervisor. What's up? You just want to know. She just wants to know everything that's going on. Alright, so first things first is I'm going to do, the recipe says for 2 ounces of Crown, but I'm not a huge whiskey person, so I'm only going to do like 1.5. Oh. There's only 2 left in the bottle, so cheers. And it says 1 ounce, and I have it pulled up on my iPad so I know the recipe here. 1 ounce of lemon juice. It says fresh. I don't have time to squeeze lemons. I don't know about you guys. Half an ounce of maple syrup. And I do have to say, these videos tend not to be like my biggest, but I love making the cocktail videos. I love a good cocktail video. Half an ounce of maple syrup. Give that a stir. I wonder if I should shake it. We'll see. And then just because I'm going to top it off with just a little bit of ginger beer, just to kind of smooth it out a little. Can't go wrong with the Halloween straws. So this is the Crown Apple Smash. Now, or Apple Maple Smash. Now, if you really wanted to, you could probably do a pinch of cinnamon, which actually I might try on top. Just like a little sprinkling of cinnamon. Sprinkle of cinnamon. And then you could do like an apple slice if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. Let's try this. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is good. That may have to go in my rotation. That is good. All right. The next one, I have a champagne glass chilling. So I found this recipe for a apple spice, basically syrup. And it's super, super simple. So it's a cup of water, a cup of sugar, 2 Honeycrisp apples that you slice up. I use an apple corer, like the peeler, and did that. And then you do some cloves, so 2 cinnamon sticks. I think it's like a tablespoon of cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, some cardamom if you have it. I didn't have it, so I just didn't do it. Bring it to a boil, simmer it for about 25 minutes, and then let it sit for another half an hour, and then strain it, and you have this gorgeous apple spice. So recipe number 2 is actually going to be a caramel apple mimosa, because why not? So I did get this little container from Amazon, and it has a little pump top, so you just pump 3 or 4 or 5, depending on how much apple you want into your champagne glass. And then I had some Asti, which is my absolute favorite. I had some ice chilling in the glass, and so you just top it off and enjoy. Now I have to admit, I did try this one before when I first made the sauce. This is so good. It's like bubbles and fall and cinnamon and apple, and it is just absolutely divine. This is my favorite. Now, the next one is the mocktail. I have these really cool black mule mugs that I got. I think I got them from At Home Goods, one of the two. So this one is the mocktail. So this is going to be perfect if you just want to have like the fall flavors, if you want to sip, if you don't really want anything booze, or if you want it boo free. See what I did there? Boo bash, boo free. I'm here all week, seriously. So basically, this is going to just be apple syrup, ginger beer, and some lime juice, which actually I need to grab the lime juice. I'm not wasting time smooshing all of it down. So this one you will want about, it says juice of half a lime. I usually, I take the small part of my jigger and I will just fill it about halfway up. So I think it's about half an ounce. Pour it in. The recipe does say cinnamon sticks. I'm gonna use ground cinnamon just because a little bit lazy. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pumps of syrup into here. And then you're just gonna top it with ginger beer. Stir and enjoy. It looks so pretty. Now, I did rinse off my bar spoon. I'm gonna mix it all up. Skeleton or silver. And here is your fall boo-free apple mule. Oh, that's good. Actually, I think I want another 1 or 2 pumps. So actually about 10 pumps of the syrup. I know it's a lot of syrup, but it is what it is. Now you could probably muddle some apples in here if you had any. I don't have any. I used all my apples to make the syrup. But yeah, you fill the glass, you add the ginger beer, you add the lime, sprinkle cinnamon, the syrup. If you wanted to do like apple cider, you could do apple cider. And here is your fall apple mule. The last one, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. That's all I can say. So it is called the spiced apple cold brew. Again, I have it pulled up on my iPad for the recipe. So basically you want some cold brew coffee, the apple syrup, some milk or cream of your choice, and then a dash of cinnamon on top. So I actually just did a double shot of espresso, only because I didn't want to do a ton of coffee. I've already had 2 cups this morning. I don't need any more. I'm already wired. So then it says 1 to 2 tablespoons of this syrup. I'm guessing it's about 4 pumps. Now this is the sweet cream, 0 sugar creamer. I'm gonna do this instead of regular milk. I'm thinking the sweetness of the vanilla with the apple, with the cinnamon is gonna just make it absolutely ummy nummy. So just splash of that and then some cinnamon on top. It's very pretty looking. And then of course a skull straw. So this is your spiced apple coffee, cold brew. You could use cold brew. I chose espresso. We'll see. Cool, that was a hit of cinnamon. I like basically stuck the straw straight into the cinnamon and just got like a whole thing of cinnamon. Let me do that though. Okay. 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 It's okay. It's okay. So final thoughts and rankings. Number 1 for me, believe it or not, is actually going to be the crown apple. There's just something really, really tasty about it with the maple and the lemon. They just balance each other out. Number 2 for me is the mimosa, because you can never go wrong with the mimosa. Number 3 is actually going to be the boo-free mule. And the coffee just didn't do it. I don't know, maybe I should actually try it with cold brew, or if maybe I just need more, maybe it needs to be colder, I don't know. Just wasn't my favorite. So yeah, I would have to say 1, 2, 3, 4. And this syrup is going to become a staple. Like, seriously, that was so good. So now it's your guys' turn. I want you to tell me, do you like things that are super sweet? Do you like things that are super tart? Do you like boo-free, boo-full, boozy coffee? Let me know down below. And if you guys try any of these recipes, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. It's very interesting. The mimosa is super sweet, which I mean most mimosas are. This was very well balanced. This had the tartness because of a lot of the ginger beer. This was just lacking something. I don't know what. If I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. But let me know if you guys have your own fun fall drink that you love. I want to know what it is down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.